Are you ready for an adventure?
Look at that belt.
Don't ask. So much shame in my eyes. My chauffeur is here to take me to get the world's weirdest car. Are you ready for an adventure?
Let's go get a new car.
Woo! Can I request a different Uber?
One that doesn't scrape along the floor.
It's not even a bumpy road. It's just a normal Norfolk road.
Imagine scraping in a great big 3.5 ton van.
Right, so we are now going to get potentially the weirdest car I've ever bought. It's definitely the weirdest car I've ever bought.
It's up there.
It will make more sense, so I would stick around, because once you see the car, you're going to think we've really lost it. But once we then explain the idea for the car, you'll probably think the same, but with context. So I'm not going to film when I'm there, because I think it's an old boy and he's just going to think we're crackheads.
He's going to think we're complete weirdos.
Plus, I think it's a bit of a, like, he really likes this car, so if he realises we do YouTube and finds it, he might hunt me down and kill me when he sees what we're going to do with his car. So, we will regroup. Right, we'll get the car and then we'll leave his, pull over somewhere, show you the car, and then just go for a drive, see what happens. Thank you, chauffeur.
He might team up with the Lancia owner, man. Come and lynch you.
Currently Norfolk's most hated.
What is going on here?
We appear to have a problem. Even the police are trying to stop us getting this weird ass car.
Oh, it's a sign.
It's not a sign. Take that back.
So we have arrived. And he's a lovely old boy. I'm not going to go out and film because I don't want to poke it in his face. Look at. I don't want to show you them. Look at that belt.
Don't ask.
What you got there?
Got the hard top for the car I'm going to destroy. I feel bad, he's really nice. He's coming. Hold the camera.
Okay, so Jack's now getting loads of free stuff with the car. He's pulling apart. I better go see what he's doing.
I don't know how well you can hear me, but I am in the new car. I can't explain to you how ugly the new car is, but it drives alright. And I feel bad because the guy who I bought it off is really into these cars. A bit of an enthusiast. But, I mean, it's going to stay on the road. I can't see anyone else would have kept it on the road. But all in all, it goes quite well. I'll get more into what it is when we pull over. But it goes alright. I mean, the steering wheel's a little bit shaky sometimes. And it smells like fire and there's a weird tapping, but all in all, I'd say it's pretty mint. We just decided, because I have an old man bladder, we've just come for a wee at my house because it was halfway between where the car was and work. So we're just going to go for a little run out with both of us in the car. I can only assume Chris is excited. It's turned off.
It somehow managed to stall itself. Oh, look at it.
You're about to hear a Pinto scream.
It's a very bright day. It's very dark in here.
It's quite dark in here, and it's for once in England. It's actually sunny outside.
Proper sunny. I'm trying to adjust the camera whilst doing it, but basically I'm just going to make your life an absolute living hell to edit this video.
I will just leave it however it comes out of the camera, I think. Right. It's quite nice. There's a few little knocks. All in all, I think for what it's for, it's going to do. Like, I think we can make it lighter using the Morris body, because there's a lot of stuff you don't need in here, like rear seats. I'm not sure the dimensions are going to be right, so we're going to have a measure up, but obviously we'll just change it regardless. But I mean, the main reason for purchase was the fact that tax and MOT exempt, actually registered correctly as a kit car, and more importantly, it has a stage 2, not like your McDonald's, meet me at McDonald's map, but
meet me at McDonald's.
It's got a stage 2 Pinto in it, so it's bored out to 2.1. with cams and all that sort of stuff. And it's not slow, it's not fast, it's not like fast, but it's not. You ready? Power.
It feels faster in here than it looks from the outside, I must admit.
I don't think it's slow. We got up to the speed limit then. And we're not even in a 30.
Oh, damn.
The strangest thing is the fact that like people paid for these. People like really went out of their way to get.
The man who owned it really loved it. And, well, I'm not sure whether he really loved this one, but he really loved these. Did he say he had something like 17 of them?
He had a few, yeah.
In his lifespan, he had... I didn't even realise the Spartan was a thing. It's,
No, it was better than that. Is they done another one of these that looked like a mini mope, like a little tiny Jeep thing.
Oh, nice.
I'm kind of sad we didn't get one of
let's
those.
get one of them. We should really do one of them at some point. Do you remember was it Wild Willie remote control car? It was like a Jeep.
No,
back
I
in the
don't.
day. Oh yeah, I felt like we should do a Jeep at some point.
Can you hear the little?
Yeah. I hope the audience can hear it. Oh, it's a lovely puddle to park in.
Yeah, we're going off road in here.
Don't get stuck, please.
That'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Could you come help us out? We're the ones in the "This is Spartan."
So much he accepts, so naturally we have no seatbelts on.
I think it's. Hang on. We're on the fucking rally lines now, and the wheels might come off. I did come around here into a tractor once when I was younger, but it's great.
I'm glad I texted Beth before I left saying I love you.
You can go, because we can't.
Yeah, I don't know if your indicators work on this, so.
No, I didn't even try.
Man's just looking at us like, what's this? What are we doing? Ah!
I gotta be sensible here, because we're near my house and I'll get told off.
Oh yeah, better not. Right, shall we park up and show the audience around?
Yes, we better show them the outside, which they might have already seen at this point, I'm unsure, but
Might have.
either way,
If you
it's
haven't.
the outside.
Regardless, you're probably about to see it again, so
Yeah.
let's take it outside.
Right, well that'd be quick because we're in a random ass lay-by in the middle of nowhere, but here she is, the Spartan. I don't know what the model is. Maybe the Spartan is the model, I'm unsure, but this is the beauty that we have just bought. Possibly the best car on the channel. And either before or just after this, you've just seen us go out in it, and it's great fun. And the reasoning behind this will be explained when we get back to the workshop. All we're going to do now is, just to embarrass myself more so than it has been, we're going to take the roof off and go for the go for the full experience. So we're going to do that and then carry on our journey, because we've wasted half of the day. From what I can work out, the man said you take these out.
Oh, not the rod studs.
You take them out, and then I think it just mad. I think it just unbuttons. Hard to say. Oh, Chris is already on the case.
Oh, there's rods in the front as well. The rod studs in the front.
Oh,
Rod studs everywhere. Oh, there's buttons on the inside.
Oh God.
Oh.
Right, we're going to work this out. Join me back in one moment when we are roofless and looking cool as ever.
Roofless.
Right, we worked it out. I'm not sure where you're normally meant to put all this, but I think I'm going to put it in Chris's van in case it blows out the back into Chris's van.
Tops of the doors come off.
Are we taking the tops of the doors off as well?
yeah, we are.
Oh, this is so embarrassing. Right, I will give Chris a camera. We actually brought all the cameras to try and make a decent video this time, but we left the bolt to hold the camera on the outside of the van at the workshop, so...
And we had literally no plan of what we were doing with picking this car up.
Yeah, we weren't really sure. It kind of come out of nowhere. So I'll see if I can get Chris to film me looking spectacular in the car. But if not, you'll just have to use your imagination.
Look at your tiny door.
Alright, this is all going to make more sense when we actually get back to the workshop.
It's not.
But there's someone coming now, so we need to get out of here.
Look at this trendy guy in his convertible.
Well, this is interesting. I can almost, I don't know if you can even hear me, but I can almost see why people have convertibles. Apart from the fact it's incredibly embarrassing. But, oh. What a funny experience. Anyway, I'm going to stop and grab my sunglasses off Chris, because this shit's going in my eyes already. I need my sunglasses, I got shame in my eyes. Okay, let's go.
Go, Skid.
Right then, we are now back after a nice, calm, sensible drive. And we can take a look at what we've actually bought. Starting with, I mean the outside we kind of saw in the last shot, it's a funny thing. Now, we might be able to reuse these lights, we could probably use them and those. Grill maybe? Mirrors maybe? The rear lights are out of a angler, I think, upside down. But obviously we don't have an angular. Angular? Can't say that word. Now hubcaps I think we might use. Chris, go and get one of my wide 16s. Because I know you want to. Now interior. We can obviously use all of these gauges. So it saves a load of money. Obviously the car is running and driving. Because, you know, I've been driving. And that is because of this. As I said before. 2.1 Pinto. It goes pretty well. Now, this is just a starting place for this car. Eventually it's going to have, you know, hopefully some sort of turbo motor or something in it, but we needed a good starting chassis, and this has got triangulated 4-link on the rear, all new brakes, it's obviously got the engine that's been done, it's got loads of stuff which is good and a good base. Now, where we're going to have issues is things like the length. So from windscreen to back wheel could do with pulling in a couple of inches, and then where the engine is in comparison to the front, I was hoping I was just going to be able to just drop it straight on, but I don't think that's going to be the case. But that's the plan for the next video, because I think I might try and build the whole thing in one video. We're trying to level up the videos this year, so that's why we're spending money on crap like this. But let me get a wheel and show you the idea for the wheels. What we might do is take the original steel wheels, make them into splits, and put the hubcaps back in. Which I think could be funny, but also, if we're going race car, you kind of want lighter wheels, but I think they're pretty light anyway. The ones on my...
Splits are light, aren't they?
Yeah, when they got far still facing them.
Oh, yeah.
I think the ones on my truck weren't too bad if I remember, but this has now got me thinking that I want to try these on something else. Interesting. But yeah, basically, we have a really weird kit car that we're going to try and make into a really cool race car. And we've got potentially two hill climb things this year. And we're just up the road from Snetterton, so we're going to make some good videos in that part. But first, we've got to take this horrendous looking thing and make it look cool. And handle better. Which I don't think should be too hard, should it?
I think it'll be right. The only issue is you've got to drive this home again today, but without me in tow.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I enjoyed it. If you forget you're in this, it's not that bad.
Have you jumped in it yet?
No, not yet. It might clear it and end up the other side.
I like it. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I think we could have started with a lot worse. The idea was always to buy something that was ugly and crap, so you weren't breaking something that someone else could potentially enjoy. Which then kind of backfired when the world's nicest man sold it to us. But hopefully he never comes across the channel and it won't be an issue.
Or if he does, hopefully he just likes race cars and no, he loves this car.
He did like this car, didn't he?
He did like this car.
But at least we got some bumpers and stuff for another project.
I mean, the spirit of it will live on.
The spirit will live on. The spirit of the Spartan.
If anybody wants some Spartan parts, get in touch.
Some Spartans.
If you want some Spartan parts, get in touch.
Yeah. We are the fucking Sparts department, so let us know.
Sparts department!
To give a bit of context, I've just been editing this video and I thought some of you might not have actually even seen the Morris or know what the hell I'm talking about. Now, excuse the fact that this room will be yellow because the camera's set up for the other rooms, but this is the body. Ignore the mess. So we want external wheels, low, something on the front. But yeah, this is the body. This is the Morris. It's a 1936 Morris 8, which we bought on a complete whim. I don't even know why I bought it, but ever since I bought it, I wanted to build it as a race car. I think it's going to be cool as hell. Also, a quick spoiler, because in the aid of making the channel better and more exciting, I've just spent everything I have, and I'm going to put every hour I can in. There's some little things happening. Just a little spoiler alert. That's all I'll say on that matter. But what that means is from you, if you want, go and buy some of this new merch, new bits on the website. You're in with a chance of winning the Mercedes, so you'll get something for it. It's not like you get nothing out of it. That's going to be drawn at the end of this month. But yeah, we're just going all in now, so any support is greatly appreciated. But for me to ask you for support, I wanted to make better videos for you. So that's why we are where we are now. And I'm not going to drag this one on anymore. Let me know in the comments what you think about the car, the plan. And in the next one, we'll actually work out what the hell we bought, how the chassis, I don't even know, I'm pretty sure that's a sheet steel chassis on that, so who knows. But yeah, let me know what you think, because I think it should be a pretty exciting build. And let me know of any events or any track sort of things you think we should take it to. And we've got some truck stuff in next week's video, Tuesday. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe, help us out. Goodbye. We have decided, in the interest of making our videos better, we're going to start talking like every other YouTuber, which is what I'm doing right now. But aside from that, we're going to spend more money we don't have, build stupider cars, buy even weirder cars, keep counting things on our hands. This might now be an outtake at the end of the video. So if it is, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Damn it.